What's up, y'all? Welcome back to a very introspective episode of the Careful Boys with Tatyana here again.
Oh, Tati. Hello, Tati.
Long time no see, long time.
Tati?
Oh.
Dude, that movie's probably like 20 years old now.
It really is. No,
Scary movie?
20?
Is that Scary Movie? Yeah, right?
I think
Like
I'm
Honda
older.
Suzuki.
Oh yeah, I love that. Teriyaki Okinawa.
Yeah. Suzuki.
That's a good one. That's
That one
honestly
actually
still,
legit.
One of the best scenes ever.
Yeah.
It is.
Still so good.
It scared me as a child.
Yeah, it
It was
Scary movie?
Yeah, it did. It did scare me as a kid.
I like the I can do it myself.
Yeah.
yeah.
That he's the best character, dude.
And he sucks his own dick.
Yeah,
with his hair.
Also this is my strong hand.
My strong hand.
Why don't you do me a favor? I'm gonna be the bigger man and just walk away.
So many quotables. I don't make movies like that anymore.
On some introspective shit.
No. No.
If and or when people talk shit about you, what do they say? Or when was the last time somebody was talking junk about you?
Oh my God, I get into it. I once in a while when I have time in my schedule, I'll get into it with somebody on the internet, and I will reply to mean comments. So this one guy, he commented on one of my bits that went viral, and he was like, it was like my anime dude bit, and he commented, he goes, I don't know if this is not funny because I don't watch anime, or I don't watch anime because this is not funny. It wasn't even like a good reply, but I just felt like replying that day.
Give us the context on the bit.
Wait, he DM'd you?
No, this was like
Okay.
on the
comments.
On the comments. And what do you mean
Context of
context?
like what was it?
Oh, I kind of make fun of black guys who watch anime, and because it's a very specific genre of human being. Anyway, they end up winning in the bit. Go online.
I love those guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so
You're
the
great
comment
people.
guy.
It's just me poking fun. Anyway, this guy, he was like, he basically said I wasn't funny. And I feel like that's more of an insult than anything. I'm like, you can call me ugly. You can talk about anything you want. Please call me anything else in the book, but not funny.
How could you?
That hurts your feelings, huh?
Yeah, that hurt. Not really, because I'm like, I've gotten some really good fucking feedback, and I think I'm funny. But I was like, you know what, I got time today. And I said, hey, I said something along the lines of, I like looked at his profile. I said, hey, I found out where he is located, and he actually took it out of his bio later. But I said, hey, actually, I'm gonna be in your city for this weekend. I'll comp your tickets or something, and you can make up your mind or whatever. Cool. And he's like, I would never waste my money on a ticket to come see you. I said, okay, fine. I said, how about we go on a gym date so we can unbig your back? What did I say?
Wow.
Something like that. I said, damn, I don't remember what I said, but something like that. I came at his neck. I was like, you're not gonna dog me on the internet. But after that, it was just like a thread of people like coming to my defense, which I was like, oh, I don't even need to say anything. Like, fuck this guy. But yeah, I have like random beefs, with people on the internet.
I never understand
though.
why people like try to come at comedians, because you're just gonna get roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like David loves roasting motherfuckers, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, why do you even try it? That's like that's like trying to like fight a MF. Like, this is their job. If you fuck with them, they're gonna fucking roast you to a crisp.
This is their profession.
But I feel like some of them, they want attention, so they're trying to poke David, but they don't really believe what
They like
they're
the
saying.
attention.
Yeah, some people do it.
Oh,
for,
they want candle wax on their back? Like,
They think it counts as a win where they're like, oh, I got
him.
him. I got a rise out of him. He's so serious right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I don't ever take it that seriously. I'm just like, oh, you're clearly lonely, bro. Like, that's all. But I'm sorry, what was the original question?
like when was the last time you unbigged someone's back?
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
Recently,
I think the idea of somebody even telling you that you're not funny, though, it doesn't really count, because like people who just aren't funny, just no one notices anyway. Like, you just wouldn't pay attention to them. But like, if they got to go out of the way to be like, you are not funny, like, you just want them to feel
But the
bad?
funniest
Like,
thing
what
is when you go to their profile and you see what they look like, it's like, wow.
Yeah,
I mean, majority
No
of-
self-awareness.
Majority of the people that be slinging hate online just are ashamed of themselves in some weird way.
Yeah,
They can't
self-hating.
can't put a picture of themselves, can't post nothing.
I think the funniest one is when they have to have a burner account just so they could come talk shit to you.
But some people, that's not even their burner. They just have no life.
Yeah,
They just have no friends.
They use their actual account.
No, nothing.
I don't think those are burners a lot of the time. I think they just really are inactive socially.
Yeah, when people talk shit.
They're just like angry people that don't really know how to do anything else. So, you know.
Damn, that's really sad then if it's not a burner.
That's why you can't pay it no mind, because it's like,
can't.
if you're not getting like a legitimate comment from a person that actually really exists,
Yeah.
then what are you really fighting back at?
Like
you know?
people will say like stuff on my page that are outrageous. Like one person was, I've gotten it actually a couple of times where they're like, "Oh, this girl thinks she's Japanese." And I'm like, I don't think. I crawled out of Japanese pussy. I mean, I think that really qualifies. And I'm like,
I don't know. She thinks she's Japanese.
Weird.
they're so weird. People just say anything on the internet.
So weird.
I'm gonna start saying that about you.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what do you think about Tati? She thinks she's Japanese.
It's crazy. One comment, I'm not gonna lie, this comment was probably one of my favorites. Somebody said, "I can see the Asian through the darkness."
Hey, that's kind of good though.
That's kind of good.
That's kinda
That's really
good.
funny.
Simple meaning too. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that's
You know
cool.
what's funny is I forget that you're black.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Because
Really?
because you're so Japanese. Because you're so Japanese and your mannerisms, I'm just thinking you're like Japanese American.
You mean when she talks about things like Brooklyn?
I guess, but
She goes, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I don't know how to explain
big
it. It's
apple.
like it's so familiar
Some apple?
that yeah, it's like I don't know.
Joe's got Japanese goggles on. So it's like gaydar but for Japanese people. So
It's because
Japanese, Asia.
you're raised by your mom, right?
Yeah.
So like I think there's the familiarity, and then I can tell when someone's Japanese American because your mannerisms is still Japanese. There's certain small things that like the way you talk, the way you respond, or like the way
When you came in,
No, but it's true. I started catching this recently in a conversation with someone. I'm constantly,
Whoa.
and I caught myself doing that with another friend, and they were just like, I could sense they were like, "Why are you doing that?" Yeah. I'm like, "Oh yeah, sorry."
Peace out, T.
even your mom is Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get some.
Sugoi?
But it's probably because I grew up around that.
Yeah.
So then the vibes is like, it's screaming Japanese, but other people that don't know, they won't know.
Yeah.
They just see you like physically and go like, you look a little ding 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 ding.
Why did that escalate so fast?
It's a good way of
Oh my
explaining.
God, you actually have Asian goggles.
Yeah.
These are the Japanese goggles that he was talking about.
Redundant on him though.
Yeah.
Hero!
So stupid.
You did that on camera.
Jitsukawa-san.
Oh my God.
Nick, what about you? When people talk shit on you, what do they say?
Yeah, like if someone's like, "Man, that dude, he's not even that good at jiu-jitsu."
I say that to myself in the mirror every night.
It's you. You're your only enemy.
Do you have haters?
Or what if you got a guy that's like, "His fitness coaching sucks. I'm fatter now, and I took his course for 8 months."
That's my Nick Dunn guaranteed. I don't know. If people talk shit about me, it's definitely they don't say it to me, I guess. And if they, I don't know. I've never really had anyone be like, "You're a piece of shit," because I try to get fucking along with everybody. You know, I try to be cooperative as best I can. We had this one thing on the casuals page where we had a podcast with as MMA show. And we had one of our guests who's a commentator for the UFC. He was like, "Hey, rank the best commentators." We were asking him that, and he put this lady named Laura Senko. They put her as a number one, and this one random dude was like, he commented something like, "Oh, what is this, a fucking DEI podcast?" Blah blah, like saying some like stupid shit. And we're like,
A DEI podcast.
yeah, like I don't even know what that means. Gil kind of clapped back on him because he looked at his profile and he's a trainer and he like wears these tiny little shorts and he's like he wears a little crop top.
Just asking for it.
Yeah, and then like Gil was like cracking jokes about his crop top or whatever, and then I commented back and I was like, "And your shorts too," you know, just because I was like, Gil usually never claps back, so I was like, I'm gonna get his back on this one. So I said that, and then this dude went through my profile and he started like commenting all this shit.
He started going through all your pictures.
All my stuff.
Yeah.
He went through, I guess, a video that we did for Lionheart where Heinrich is one of my my buddies, and there's a clip where he's like trying to kiss me, and I'm like, "Yo, dude, get the fuck away from me!" And this dude is like commenting like, "You're fucking gay, dude. You're over here talking all this tough talk, and you're over here kissing dudes." And I was like, "Whoa, all right."
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, and I was like, "Yeah." I started laughing. I was like, "Oh shit, dude."
It sounds like he's jealous.
You
Yeah,
got me.
I was like, I do that, you know.
Kissing
And
dudes,
then,
dude, come over and kiss me and see what happens.
and then so, you know the picture that we have that we took of. We took a picture with the pugs, and we went to this. We went to a Santa at our.
Oh yeah. It's on my fridge, bro.
It's so funny because like Tiff was like, "Hey, let's just go do this for fun, like whatever the fuck, like it'll be hilarious." So we went and go do it, and the dude commented on that picture, and he's like, "Wow, dude, 2 dogs, you don't have any kids, lol." And he started commenting on that. And I was
He's still hating.
I was like, "Damn, dude," I was like, "Bro, that fell right for the trap." But I just was like, "Yeah," and Tiff was like, "What the fuck? Who is this guy?" I blocked him.
She's
You guys.
on the post.
Yeah. She's like, "Who's this guy, you guys?" Blah, blah, blah. And I was
She's
like,
normal.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
block him. You just leave him. You just let him hate.
I thought it was funny.
I
bro.
leave hate all the time.
And honestly, too, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? We're talking.
I started pinning the most hateful comment at the top of my videos, so like it gets engagement.
Yeah.
I just like fucking play the system. I'm like, oh yeah, let other people get in there and start.
And I don't know if he deleted the comment, but he deleted his comment on the original podcast because everybody was shitting on him in the
It
group.
just got ratioed.
And I'm like, damn, dude, this is not okay.
I like putting homoerotic comments on Nick's page every time he does a training session.
And it's like,
Yeah.
To make him look gay.
yeah.
Not to be like
Like you guys are both gay?
No, like I'd be like, man, Nick is such a great trainer. I don't know why, but he had me get naked to do squats. But like,
For a proper alignment for your chakras.
dude,
Oh, okay.
he worked me out so hard. My fucking dick was so sore at the end of it. It's like, I don't know. It's just fun.
That's nice.
It's
So
so
a lot of
fun.
engagement, a lot of inquiries after he comments on it.
Oh yeah, business is really taking off.
This has been through the roof. My hands are sore though.
Yeah.
Hands are sore.
Oh my
That's
god.
gotta be a
Everyone
good
expects
market for
happy
you.
endings when they go through me, because I have a coupon code for Nick. I'll be like, join Nick the Dick, and then like,
affiliate marketing.
and then all of my like customers, they want to rub a dub dub by him, rub and tug.
It's a good trade-off. It's good side business.
Men and sex work.
You gotta do what you gotta do to pay the bills.
I feel like if you're just out there in public, you could just be doing anything and you're gonna get hate no matter fucking what.
Yeah.
Like you could, dude, I've seen guys that are like just plant dudes. Like all they do is fucking plant.
Botanists.
Yeah.
And there's like fucking people hating on them. Dude, there's like mommy vloggers is a big one. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
never
yeah, yeah.
want to. I would not wish that life on anyone.
People love to hate though. It's fun.
But it's funny when people that are like doing just living life become a joke. Like that one girl
Words
that
from Nev. Yeah.
Oh, the girl who does puns?
Yeah, she just does pun. She's so innocent, just does pun jokes, but then people fill her comments daily with like the most
Hate from
perverted,
Spain or some
perverted
shit.
shit ever. Yeah. Because it's a bit now. It's like a bit, yeah. It's like she's so wholesome that the juxtaposition of like making her comments a cesspool became so funny.
There's hundreds of comments though.
Oh my god. You know the one girl who does like grocery shopping and she like does a spin?
twirl, yeah.
Yeah. Is that her?
No, that one's Goblin Face and Baby Head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby head and goblin.
When you're talking about, I think Goblin Face, yeah, Goblin Head.
Bro, them calling you Goblin Head is fucked.
There's a girl just like her that does the same kind of content, but she has a big ass baby head. So then people are picking sides. Are you team baby head or team Goblin Head? Yeah.
I'm crying.
While she's at the fucking grocery store, like, I like cookie bark from Tate's
Yeah.
Bake Shop.
Yeah, she's like trying to read this the ingredients. But that spin pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. It's something about that fucking spin. Every
That's the
time.
magic of the content, though.
You like the purple barista lady?
Oh, you love her.
Barista.
The purple Joker looking one?
Yeah,
Yeah, she likes to wear suits, and then she has like a coffee shop, and just
she's very wholesome too.
yeah,
like very
she just,
lovable.
She just makes coffee. She's kind of a big girl, but she's fly. Like she has outfits like, and then people call
she
her
has like Steve Harvey suits.
yeah, but people call her like Purple Grimace and like just random. And then they just like they'll just be like hate from Argentina, hate from Spain, hate from whatever.
That's crazy from like a whole country. That's crazy.
Just came by to hate.
Yeah, I know this word.
What about you, Joe? When people talk shit on you, what do they say?
Dude, it used to be an Olympic sport for me to engage.
He's like a Neck Shark top contributor.
That's one of my favorite things.
Oh yeah, he for sure is always on that show.
I like poking people on Neck Shark in the comments, but I think I like antagonizing a lot because I think it's so funny when it's when someone's so passionate about something that's so stupid.
So you want to egg them on, and they keep debating.
Yep. And then I think what I like to do is play the character that they think I am. So like, let's say if I identify that someone really hates MAGA, right? And then I'm like, I'll play deep into MAGA.
Kid. You just play the opposite.
And then I'll do the opposite too. Like I'll be like liberal, but so liberal to where it's like, hey, we're the same, right? And then they're like, no. But yeah.
I miss.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anthony, what kind of comments do you get?
Well, because of JK, I get everything.
That's
so
not
like,
real hate though.
No, that's not hate.
That's love.
That's not real hate.
Yeah, no, that's what JK. That's why we love JK.
That's engagement on your page finally.
Yeah, finally, thank you.
Stupid. Anthony, the kind of guy.
I get is here actually.
Yeah, shut up. That grows your channel. I mean, your page.
I wouldn't say that either. That's for
It's
sure.
like fertilizer. It's shit.
Yeah.
Slow build.
For me, online stuff is nothing. It's just like we live in that world, so like the banter's constant.
Yeah.
You know, like people say like funny things, and then people say not so funny things. That's like slightly insulting, but it's also like who really gives a fuck? Because like you're consuming our content. That's the only reason why you're in on the joke. So it's like you're more supportive than you are anything else.
Yeah.
I don't get like any online shit talking. To me, if it's like
It's all real life.
yeah, if it's like real life shit talking, that's like the crazier stuff.
I wish people were bold enough to talk shit in real life.
They never
don't.
do it to your face.
They won't. Yeah.
You hear murmurs, and it's like, dude, just say it to my face. That's all.
Have you had to confront anyone?
I mean, I feel like I confront people all the time, but like,
excuse me.
I don't confront people.
Like at Starbucks?
What do you, at Starbucks?
I don't know, like yeah, you said it all the time. So like in real life, you're like getting a coffee and you just like confront them.
No.
What did you just say?
If there's any like misunderstanding or anything like that, I feel like I'm oftentimes first to just be like, hey yo, like let's chat about this. Like I'm like just quick to be like, let's have a talk. That's the only solution. Versus like needing to like add fuel to the fire, like behind closed doors type stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But it's so much more fun to talk some shit.
I'm literally like, if I hear somebody talk shit on me, like social media or randomly, you know, I'll DM the person. Like, I'm just there, just being like, yo, like, you said this, blah, 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 let's chat it out. And like, I think people get weirded out that like, you're actually talking to them about an issue versus being like, I'd rather make this content.
Because that wasn't in their plan. They wanted to talk to the world about you, not talk to you.
So you're derailing them.
I just feel like that's like the proper human experience. But I understand that like, people rather just be able to say.
Signal. Don't mess up the virtue signal.
But what if it's not about you and it's just fun
But I'm tagged.
to like argue?
I mean,
Most of my shit is not about me. It's just fun to argue and then like someone's mad because they're passionate.
But then that's not necessarily them talking shit about you is all. Yeah. That's just like talking shit.
The last time someone was really hating on me, the clapback was so severe, I had to do damage control to save them.
No way.
Omicron at it again.
What happened?
It was that one when I used to own these content studios in downtown, and so we would have just people rent them and do shoots. And this one dude, we have like normal rules, like, okay, if you paid to have 12 people in there, then you get charged if there's 13, 14, or 15 people in the room. And then so this dude rented it. I could see on the cameras that there were like 15 people in there. So I was like, hey bud, you're gonna have to pay the extra fee for like having more people in there. And he didn't respond or anything. So then when it came time to get the bill, which was like the next morning, I had to charge him for the extras because he didn't say, if he was to say something like, "Oh, sorry, you know, they're only going to be here for a minute," then I'd be like cool with it. But since he didn't reply, I was just like, all right, it's going to be whatever extra $100. And then he like threw a fit about it, and he said it was because I was racist, and that he was going to tell everybody that I'm racist towards African Americans.
Did you say I'm darker than you?
No, this guy was Egyptian. He was an Egyptian guy.
Oh no. That's a tight move.
That's
Was
nerve.
he like he's anti-pyramidist?
He's technically in the lines.
Yeah, but he doesn't come from the same experience. Like,
Yeah, that's like Elon saying he's African American. Like,
I'm sure it was
no.
during a certain time that was
no, yeah,
very.
this was like during a very sensitive time, so he was like trying to use it.
He was trying to weaponize it.
He can't really see who I am on the other side of the. Like, I'm messaging him on the
So he
app.
thinks you're white?
He doesn't know. Yeah, because the profile picture is of my girlfriend who's white. So he's thinking he's talking to her.
Yeah.
But I'm the one managing it. And then so like I take those kinds of threats like really seriously. So
You showed up and
I put all my receipts on a post. Yeah. I did an Instagram post where I went, so someone's trying to say that I'm like racist to black people, and it's this guy. Here's our entire interaction, beginning to end. Here's a video.
He was like Arab, Egyptian, this and that.
Straight up Egyptian, yeah.
Like, wait, like, but Arabic or like white, or was he melanated?
No, he was lighter than me.
Okay, so he was like white Egyptian. Knock it off.
And then so like,
I was right.
so just to protect myself of that, I was just like, here's everything that was said, everything that was done. Here's the video of him in the room. Here's the video of this many people. Here's a shot of our rules. Here's him agreeing to them, and then him ignoring me. Everything from beginning to end. And then people came to the defense so strongly that they started harassing his wife's work.
Oh.
Was it JK fans?
No, this was pre-JK.
Oh, wow.
And they started like, I mean, they got on his website and fucked around on his like, this people, I feel like were hacking him. They were doing like, people were doing crazy shit. They crashed his site. They like
got Omicron followers.
And then, but then the wife thing was the part that was like so far, because like then he had reached out to me and was like, or he had a friend reach out to me, and his friend was like, yeah, this is just ruining their lives. It's going too far. His wife has to deal with it.
Well,
with her
he almost
boss.
ruined your life by, or Smack's life by being freaking.
I think his argument was that he was never really gonna do it. He just said it to scare us.
But that doesn't matter.
But he did.
That's worse.
But he didn't know that he was talking to me until I made that post. So I
so he's trying to bully a woman?
I tagged him and everything. Yeah, exactly. So I had tagged him.
guy.
His like name.
deserves
His
it.
name was
Sorry.
public. All his shit was public, and people just destroyed all of his shit. They like really went through it. So then I had to be like, hey, it's been resolved.
Dude.
He said that it was just an empty thread. He had no plans of.
Did he give you the $100?
Yeah, he paid the overage.
All he should have said was, sorry for party rocking.
and I think like it looks really bad on him, because I think like, you know, for being as Egyptian as he is and trying to use the black experience against me, I was like, dude, what the I put that out of him really saying that straight up, and I think that looked extra bad for his circle.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure like people don't appreciate him throwing that around. Yeah.
Is the black in the room with us? Because
Bro, that's so crazy.
what?
Yeah. And he's like this director guy. He's not like he's not like someone that looks like he needs the help. Like he looks very established and like fine.
That's fucked
So
up.
he's in a position to not really be playing that card in
That's
any
whack, dude.
manner. Yeah. So I had to really like make another post to be like, stop coming to my defense. Like, it's fine now.
That's
But-
really nice of you.
Yeah,
You should have said,
that's very
no
nice.
mercy. Fuck this motherfucker.
Ride or dies, bro.
But I still don't. I know part of like who was really helping, but then like there were people that were coming out of the woodwork that I hadn't talked to in so long, and I was like, dude, please don't do anything. Like, there were some old friends that were like, oh, it just struck a chord with them, I think, because a lot of this was happening in the wrong places at the time. A lot of people felt on edge, like they were going to be blamed for something very similar, because that shit was happening in a lot of our communities. And to see it happen to me, people are like, "What the fuck?"
That's
like,
bullshit.
yeah. And I was like faceless, like it wasn't even me. So he was like, that guy was threatening our whole like business, saying that he was going to say that we were like, that we hate black people over that.
And he was pretending to be black.
Yeah, I think like he considered himself, you know, African American, so he was just saying that like that was a valid point that he could make. But I didn't see a lot of people agree with him.
The implications of what that meant.
Yeah, and then you know what's cool too is that like so at the time like I was working for Complex too at the time, and then a shitload of like black rappers and artists were just flooding, like they were in his shit. Like, dude, you're gonna call my boy fucking racist? Damn. Like, yeah, they were just like, my back was had like stronger than I've ever seen in my life.
That's such a flex. I was working for Complex at the time.
Yeah, because like almost everybody that I worked with at Complex was black. And then they were just like so quick to fuck with this dude, like
solidarity.
Yeah, it was dope.
That I will say, black people will have your back. Gang shit.